Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are well today. Oh man, I need some coffee. A little bit slower of a day. Kind of can't say I don't expect it, to be honest. Slow day though. What's up, guys? What's up, Carlos, Javi, Mark, Virgo, Hammer, DS? Very slow day though. You know, we got HEXO at 30 cents. We got EVFM at 104s. We've got the SPY at 380s. Rebound nicely from yesterday. We got WORX at 80 cents. Watching that as well. I'm waiting for my coffee to be ready. I really need coffee. I didn't waken up. Carol has this terrible habit of whenever we go on vacation or anything like that, the day before we leave, she gets incredibly nervous and just overpacks everything, like everything we need, like my computer supplies, like my headphones, everything. She just packs up. And then when I come to get them the next morning, like, yo, where's all my stuff? She like, she panics. She doesn't like traveling at all. She panics every time. SPY at 381, though. Let's see if it holds. Let's see if my coffee's ready. Hey, what's up, Tony? Yeah, very slow. We'll see how long we stream today, but it's a very slow day. All right, guys. So the SPY is at 381s. We're watching that. Hey, congrats on the good news. Well, what good news? Hey, what's up, Ninja? FFIE for continuation. What is SOS? SOS is a reverse split almost certainly. So SOS is, it's also raining over here, man. See the rain? There we go. Hey, nice, Natsuka. That's fun, man. All right, good. We monetized. ENJY. Yeah, I see WORX. I see HEXO. ENJY, but it's just incredibly slow right now. Today we have the Fed minutes report coming out as well, but we'll see if we cover it or not. It just depends on what's going on, to be honest. ENJY. Yeah, let me look at what the catalyst is for ENJY. This is Enjoy Technologies. Here, I'm going to go grab my coffee, guys. I'll be right back. ENJY is now over 44 cents. Hey, what's up, Peter? All right, guys, I'll be right back. I don't see any catalyst here for ENJY, though. Nothing. Last week we had some stuff, but ENJY went up 80% or more yesterday. Pre-bell, but what was the reasoning? Or post-bell, but what was the reasoning? Does anybody know why ENJY is moving? It looks like a low float, or no, it's smaller float. It's 62.6 million in the float. So it's not a tiny float. It's got about 120 million outstanding shares. Not much of a short float, so it's not a short squeeze. The float's not small, and it's moving a little bit, so we're watching it. We also have HEXO, but there's no real catalyst here that I'm seeing. HEXO, can't see what the float is here as well. It does have a short float, though. And so HEXO looks like it's a cannabis stock of some sort. It won shareholder approval for a note transaction with Tilray. And that's what's up today. That's what's up this morning. All right, guys. So yeah, ENJY is up there. I'm gonna go grab a coffee, which I truly need right now. Hey, what's up, Jason? Well, I think it's at 2 p.m. I think it drops at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I think it comes out at 2. And Musk spent 44 billion on Twitter. The world's population is 8 billion. He could have given each person 5 billion instead of money left over. I feel like a check for 5 billion will be life-changing for most people. Man, there's so many things wrong with this. A check for 5 billion would be life-changing for most people. Yeah, try like a large majority of people. A $5 billion check would make, just ludicrous. Aside from the fact that the math is just way off here, If Musk has spent the 44 billion giving it away to people, if he wanted to give if he wanted to give people $1 billion, he could give 44 people $1 billion. So 44 people in a world of 8 billion, their life would be changed, but that's it. Even if even if he gave every person $1 million, it would still be kind of off. Sorry, I'm reading crazy tweets this morning. Let's see how much of money he could give everybody, right? So $1 billion is 1,000 millions, right? So even if he wanted to give everybody, even if Musk wanted to give a lot of people $1 million, he could only give 44,000 people $1 million, right? And so it's still not going to do much for everybody. 44,000 is a lot, but when the world population is 8 billion, it doesn't really do that much to solve things, It's probably best that he just runs a business that employs people. That's usually the best thing that they can do. Business can cover the rest. Yeah, that's right. He's giving you half that in taxes. Hey, what's up, Richard? Powell's not speaking today? No, but it's the Fed minutes, right? And so Powell's not speaking, but it's the Fed minutes the Fed minutes report that gets released at 2 p.m. today. We'll see how it goes. We covered it last time, but we're going to be traveling today, so we'll see if we can cover it again. I'm going to go grab my coffee. It's something I really need, man. I can feel it. Yeah, the math there is pretty simple, guys. If he has $44 billion, which he has more than that now, really, Elon at this point has about 200 billion, which means that Elon can give about 200,000 people $1 million each if he wanted to. because a billion is 1,000 millions. So for every billion he has 1,000 millions, and so for every billion he has, he can give 1,000 people $1,000,000 if he wanted to, and that would equal out to about 44,000 millionaires that he could make. At the same time, though, giving random people millions of dollars is not really going to do much for our economy. If you look at what happens when people win the lottery, for instance, when people win the lottery, they very rarely do something responsible with the money. Most of the time, they end up splurging it on luxury things that aren't going to benefit most of society. And in turn, they just end up losing it all and becoming really depressed and sad. It's actually a really sad story. They call it the lottery curse in a lot of places because people who win the lottery just never end up doing anything reasonable with it. And I think it comes down to their spending habits. But I digress. The point is, that's one of the worst maths I've seen on the internet. Yeah. Yeah, the minutes are today. Yeah, it sounds like people just need to be quiet if they can't do that math themselves, to be honest. That math is pretty easy. So if you can't do that math where you figure out how many millions Elon could give people with billions, then probably best just to not even say your piece there. With $1 billion, yeah, Elon can give 44 people $1 billion. Now, a billion's a lot more life-changing money than a million. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go make my coffee, guys. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to tell you, we figured out my water bill issue, and it was even worse than we initially expected. Do y'all know how much water is pumping out of my house right now? They said that we're pumping about 5 gallons a minute in leaks in my house somewhere. 5 gallons a minute, bro. It was what we're pumping out in water per minute in my house. My water bill right now is $760. $760, bro, for this month. Dude, I brought the city water out. They can't fix it. We brought the landscapers. We had one guy that came out and basically said that it was a leak in our control valve for our sprinkler system. And so for whatever reason, our control valve, like the opening valve, the valve that opens up our sprinkler system, is just consistently on. So even if we turn off the sprinkler system, it's still just running water the entire time. I don't know what to do. I mean, I paid the bill yesterday, but I'm not really happy about it. Like, the water company should refund us, huh? Yeah. 5 gallons a minute, dude. And honestly, they said it was so hot and dry in Texas that, like, we don't have any big wet spots in the yard. So it's like they can't even tell where it is because they see that we're running that much water, but they can't figure out exactly where it is because they say the water evaporates by the time it gets to the surface. because it's so hot and humid in Texas. And we're not even home right now. So it's like we can't even figure out why. Yeah, for sure, Darwin. Well, we turned off the sprinkler systems. That's the first thing we did, but it's still happening, which one of the guys that we had out said that there was that one of the flow valve was broken in our sprinkler system that allows the water to flow. And so it's just on all the time and water's just flowing nonstop. Again, 5 gallons a minute is what they said. A minute. That's crazy, ridiculous. Yeah, why would they figure it out if I'm paying for it? Yeah, I'm not home in Cal. That's the biggest problem. Is that I'm not home. But yeah, 5 gallons a minute, dude, is what they said. I'm just kind of like, nah. That sounds a little high for me. Honestly, I don't even mind paying it as long as when I come back that my water bill is a reasonable price. Let me see how much my water bill should be. Yeah, flow valve are dirt cheap. Yeah. Hard dry ground. Yeah, we've tried. I have no idea. We're just gonna have to get a plumber out there. But the plumber, we brought a plumber out on this trip. We hired a plumber. He went out to the house, said he couldn't figure it out. One of them said they couldn't figure it out. The other one said that his theory was that our flow valve was broken because he's still getting like continuous use alerts for water. And it's just this huge freaking problem, man. Oh, I just need a sip of water or coffee, man. It's time. If pool company can find the leak, they usually have a special underground leak detectors. You have great waterways there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking of. I mean, the other option would be our water is just super high. Let me see what my water bill company actually says that we're running. Let me show you guys this. There's not really much going on in stocks today. I mean, do y'all have anything else that looks good today? Am I missing anything else in terms of stocks? Because like I'm just kind of running low on energy. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna install turf. That's what one of our neighbors had. We went over to one of our neighbors' house, and yeah, okay. So our meter readings in units, we're using about 27,000 gallons per month. 27 to 30,000 gallons per month. Is that crazy? Is that high? What's an SW? Surface water conversion. What is that? That is a lot. Okay, well then, yeah, then our water meter or something is wrong with our yard because that's what it's showing me. If you are using 5 gallons per minute, you're using more than 20 to 30,000 gallons per month. Yeah, well, it's not quite that, but it's close to that. So, like, what it's actually saying here is that we used 29,000 gallons per month. 29,000 is what we used last month. 29K. And so it sounds like it's pretty accurate, bro. Which sucks, dude. Like we have a pool, you know? Like we do have a pool, but like it just seems excessive to me. And like I pay it, but I'm not really happy about it, you know? Okay, so yeah, we're using about 30K a month. That's crazy. All right, well, we got to figure something out then, man. But yeah, it even says here, it says consumption usage in 1,000 gallons. And then we have 29. In build sewer volume, we have 27. So we got 27,000 according to our meter. And the reason the SWC fee is high is because it's that multiplied times 288 per 1,000 gallons, right? So it's 288. It's $3 times 30. So that's $90 that it adds onto our water bill every month just for the surface water conversion fee, the SWC fee. So yeah. Any stocks with volume at all right now? No, bro, it's slow, dude. Fed minutes is today. A lot of people are waiting for that. Yeah. Well, at least we figured it out. The good news is, right, is that once this problem is fixed, there, number one, just to clarify some things, for all my plumbers, pool guys, and anybody out there on the internet that can help me here, a few things, right? Number one is that if I'm using 30,000 gallons a month in water, then number one is that there's obviously some sort of leak, right? There's no way that I could do that, just kind of organically do that. There's no way that my family could use 30K gallons per month without having a leak, correct? So this basically means there is a leak, no question asked. No question that there is a leak here. That's what this means, correct? A Fed meeting is at 2 p.m. Got you. Yeah, the first thing we're going to do, Jeff, is get a plumber when we come back. We already got a plumber, but, he said he couldn't find it. If you have irrigation, you could. But we have sprinklers. We have a sprinkler system, and we got a big yard with a lot of plants. But I couldn't imagine we use 30,000 gallons a month in sprinkler volume. You could easily use 1,000 gallons per day if you were watering daily for 6 to 8 hours. Okay, but yeah, that's definitely not what we're doing. Yeah, unless everyone takes a 1 hour long shower every day plus the lawn. Are you watering your lawn every day? Well, yeah, we're watering it occasionally, I don't think it's every day, though. Yes, with sprinklers, you can easily use 30K. Yeah. Hey, well, I appreciate it, Barry. Okay, Barry. Hey, well, hit me up then, dude. I'm down to figure it out. You've seen the leak? No, bro, listen. Look, I'll give you guys my stats for my water bill, okay? You want my stats? This is my consumption in 1,000 gallons. According to our meter, it's 29. Billed sewer volume is 27. So it might actually be double. So it's 29 and 27. So it could actually be 56. Could be 56,000. But I don't know how to read this. Anyways. All right, so the SPY's at 381s. All right, so JP Morgan was fined $850K for an alleged swap reporting failures. All right, guys, so we do have ENJY. Do we have anything else here? Yeah, I'll try that. Dumb money. Thank you. You can find someone with underground water leak detector. Craigslist and plumbers may have one. Yeah, honestly, listen, and this is no offense to plumbers in general, right? Because I know we got some really hardworking plumbers. I've personally known some good plumbers, right? But you also got some bad plumbers that are just going to unnecessarily charge you out the wazoo because that's what they're used to and because business is hard right now. And so, there is a risk hiring plumbers where plumbers are going to come to your house, and even though, you know, it might be an easy fix, all they might have to do is turn off the sprinkler system, but instead they're going to turn it into $1,000 job just to get a job. You know, I know a lot of plumbers do that. I know a lot of contractors do that. And so I don't know if I'm going to hire one off of Craigslist, but I got to figure out something. Thoughts on BBIG, please? What's BBIG doing, man? BBIG looks over. Just slow. Not really doing that much. CNET. Honestly, it's such a slow week right now. Which, honestly, if there was any week for me to travel, it was this week, man. Aside from the Fed minutes being today, if there's any week for me to travel, it would be this week. UXIN is kind of up. It's at 60 cents. Yeah, KZR is up there. SPY is trying to. It's at 381s. No, there's nothing wrong with being a plumber, Daryl. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a plumber. Like I said, dude, there are some hardworking plumbers out there. I'm not knocking plumbing. Plumbing's a good job. Like, honestly, that's a hard job, and it's a good job. It pays well, you know. It's a good job. But you also have some plumbers that'll scam people too, you know. And so I'm not knocking the entire profession of plumbing. I think it's a hard job, man. It's a good job, you know. I can respect and appreciate plumbers. I really do. But I've also had some plumbers that have scammed my family, you know. Yeah. I found a propane link with a torch one. I'll try. You know, we'll see. No, I'm asking, what's your plumbing problem? My water's burning 5,000 gallons a minute in water. Some type of leak. We're burning about 30,000 gallons a month in water. My water bill was $700. So that's the problem. Yeah, for sure, Johnny. Yeah, I'm not asking for a refund. I just want them to fix the problem so I don't get hit again next month with it, is all I really want. KPRX is trying. IGC's trying. It's such a slow day, man. Does anybody have anything right now, man? I don't even know what we're going to do today. Such a slow day. We got the Q, we got the SPY up here. All right, SPY is down here, so we're watching the SPY. Got you, Barry. Yeah, y'all just message me on Discord, man. I'll hit you. I'll hit some of you guys up if y'all are plumbers. Y'all can help me out. Is Redbox done? I don't know. Y'all let me know. I called some of the baseball game. Oh man, Zom is my biggest mover. We're looking at Zom. It's just not doing much. Just very slow. Hey, what's up, James? All good, brother. All good, man. Is Redbox done? I don't know if it's done, but it's certainly not looking great. Big drops over the last few days. Yeah, I don't know if I'd consider it done, but like, certainly ain't good. Right, so we did a poll right now with the market. We did a poll. Will the market react positively to the Fed minutes report? Yes or no? Vote on the poll right now. You're killing me, man. There's a manual shut off for the backflow preventer. The water company shouldn't have to refund you nothing. Bro, I'm not saying the water company has to refund me anything, dude. When have I said that? You know, when have I been like, hey, refund me? I don't care about a refund, dude. All I want is for it to stop. I'm not mad at the water company. It's not their fault. You know, for whatever reason, my water's just pumping in my house. I just want it to stop. You know, that's all I care about. I don't want a refund. Honestly, to be completely honest about it, my water bill has been extraordinarily high. I've paid over $300 a month every month for the last 6 months in this home. And to be honest, at this point, I just thought it was normal for my water bill. You know, only recently am I finding out that it's not normal. And I was just kind of happily paying it without even noticing anything. And so if they did refund me, it'd be a lot. But they're not going to refund me. And I'm not really worried about a refund. You know, it's not really about that. It's more so just about getting this fixed so I don't have to keep paying, you know, $300, $400, $500, $600 a month in water fees. You know? Yeah, the water show. That's what we're talking about today. Thought you said that too, no offense. Yeah, it's all good. ENJY is the only stock that looks good right now. It's at 51 cents. It's also very slow. I mean, y'all are mad. We're going to turn the channel into beginner water. That's the next step here at this channel is beginning water. Coming soon. Hit the subscribe button. But on a more serious note, you don't really have anything going today. It's raining where I'm at. Everything's very slow. ENJY is at 50 cents. It's probably the best looking gapper today. And I don't even think it has a catalyst going on. Like, I don't think there's a catalyst here. I think this one's just moving. Does anybody know why ENJ is gapping up? It's got about 60 million in the float, so it's not really a small float stock either. SPY down to 380s. So we're looking at that. Is this a recent IPO? This is the only thing I can really see here. No, not a recent IPO. Looks like it's been split though. At 50 cents now. We'll see what happens. Not really any catalyst here. If you guys know why, let me know. But I don't see any reason this is moving. I see on the 30th, it had some type of form filed. Buyout rumor? Okay, got you. AWK. So yeah, ENJY is really the only good looking stock right now in this market, to be honest. Everything else is kind of poo-poo. ENJY is up a little bit, but again, UXIN is kind of gapping up a little bit. We got HEXO that gapped and then basically crapped. We got WRX that's up to 82 cents. I think we monetized. Oh, we didn't monetize our stream. Oh, my apologies. Thank you, Pawn. Shout out to Pawn. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. KZIA. Yes, he works. KZIA is up. I mean, I'm looking at the catalyst here too for KZIA. US FDA awards rare pediatric disease designation to KZIA for ATRT, a rare form of childhood brain cancer. So yeah, FDA rare pediatric disease designation for KZIA, and it's moving some. You can see the catalyst here. Here's the catalyst. And y'all do me a favor. So we're reporting all the big news here on our Twitter. And so we're dropping all the big small cap news on our Twitter as it happens. What we got? How many hours is the Fed minutes? It's 7 a.m. It drops at 1 p.m. my time. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, about 5 hours. All right, guys, vote on the poll right now. We're doing, oh, crap, dude. Never mind. I got to delete it and start it over. All right, guys. We got a poll going on Twitter. Something we like to do. Will the market react positively to the Fed minutes report at 2 p.m.? All right, so we have this poll right now here. We're going to share it. I consider it a favor if you guys go vote on this poll. Same poll we have on our YouTube channel, but this one's on Twitter. So if you haven't already, go check this out. Yeah, it's incredibly slow, Pawn. Incredibly slow. Did you not monetize the stream? I monetized it just now, but earlier I didn't. IFRX, I'd like to play because I used to have a stomach ulcer, but there's a mean sell wall. Honestly, I'm pretty convinced that I had a stomach ulcer as well. Like, it was super strange. Here's the other thing, man. And y'all tell me if y'all have had any, like, weird issues with this. Yeah, see, IFRX. But, like, I've heard of multiple different people that have had the same exact symptoms as I did over the last 2 or 3 years, right? And it's incredibly strange, right? So IFRX had FDA Fast Track designation for their treatment of ulcerative pyoderma. And so you can see the catalyst here for IFRX. This one did have a catalyst. But again, I'll consider a favor. You go vote on the poll we just did about the Fed minutes. We got 3 votes so far. 100% of you said no. Y'all aren't expecting a positive reaction to the Fed minutes report coming out. Yeah, pre-market low on the SPYs down. Well, the pre-market lows on the SPYs are down at 379.75. We're at 380.40, so not quite yet. ENJY just ripped up. It's at 46 cents. Again, y'all go to this link and vote on the poll. We appreciate it. But yeah, what's strange is I've had a lot of people that have had the same symptoms as me. So I've had a lot of people tell me about this over the last, like, they said over the last few years they've had the same symptoms where I had really bad stomach problems. Like, I had stomach problems. I used to be able to eat whatever I want and everything was fine a year or two ago, I started to have like acid reflux problems out of nowhere, just kind of completely random. My stomach hurt. I was dizzy and nauseous and like had all these stomach problems just show up out of nowhere. I went to multiple different doctors. I saw a bunch of different doctors. None of them could really tell me what it was. I had an endoscopy in the middle of it. And nothing was really wrong in the endoscopy either. And so very strange, just kind of out of nowhere. And so I had really bad acid reflux. I had to watch what I could eat. I had to watch what I was eating for a long time. And then out of nowhere, it just kind of disappeared. It went away. And now I can eat whatever I want again. I can eat, during the time I couldn't even drink coffee. And what's even more strange is that I've had two different people that said that they had the exact same thing, and it was exactly the same, where they were really sick for like a year and a half, stomach-wise, like they had big stomach problems for like a year. And then as soon as it came, it went, and they just disappeared, and now they can eat whatever they want again. But it lasted for like a year and a half. Very strange. Are you over 30 or 35 getting called old? Called getting old? I'm getting old, The water food related. I don't know, man. It was just weird. I'd wake up dizzy. I'd wake up nauseous. I'd get up in the morning and I'd be nauseous and dizzy. The rain's kind of nice over here, to be honest, speaking of water. But yeah, look at ENGY. It popped up. Let's see if it holds. Like 50 cents seems like an obvious support or resistance level. So we're watching like 50 cents. I'm getting over that now. It's very strange. I've seen a lot of people that ran into it. And so I have my theories with it. But like one of them is that I had just a really bad ulcer that lasted for like a year. In fact, one of the times we went to Michigan, I got sick too. And so speaking of Michigan, like I'm in Michigan now. The last time we came here, we packed up, we were ready to leave. Like the day or two before we left, I got really nauseous and started like being just really, really dizzy. And, I had to come to Michigan sick. And I was basically sick the whole time I was here from stomach problems. But again, the good thing is that it came and went really fast. But what's strange is that, yeah, I'm getting old for sure, man. Who's calling me old? Wait, are you over 30 or 35 getting called old? Did I call somebody old? I'm tired this morning, guys. So if I did, not trying to. I mean, honestly, I'm old. Y'all can probably see I'm older, I'm not young. Yeah, it's a very slow pawn. Yeah, I'm not knocking anybody. I think age, I think wisdom as you get older is definitely there. I think older people are just wiser at this point. I think younger people might be more motivated, but older people, the wisdom that comes with age. Yeah, FREY. You're young, but only getting older. I'm young enough. Yeah. Yeah, then that's what we'll have to do, Chris. Yeah, for sure, Dustin, man. It's one of those things where it's like, dude, getting old sucks, man. All right, so KZIA, SYBX works. We got HEXO. It's just a very slow day, guys. A lot of people said this week would be slow, and they're right. ENJY kind of making moves. SOS with the reverse split. I Everything else is just very slow. I mean, we got the Q, we got the SPY, we got like AMC that we're watching, Redbox, Rev, stuff like that. Rev had a pretty good day yesterday. I mean, Revlon got a nice little pop towards the closing bell, so we're definitely watching like Revlon. Only regret is not investing earlier, like in my 20s. Yeah, man, I think that, and y'all forgive me if I'm just kind of talking today. We don't really have much going on. I'm watching Revlon. I'm watching ENJY. I mean, ENJY bounced right off of 50 cents and it's starting to push up to 60 cents, and it looks good. So we're definitely watching that. We got Revlon at 585s. Had a big green day yesterday. Popped all the way up to over $6, and now it's slightly under that now. So we'll watch for like a $6 test post bell, or maybe in pre-market as well. We got HEXO, which gapped up to 57 cents, but it's kind of slowly fading back down, edging closer to the previous closing price. And so that's what we got right now, guys. There's not really much else going on. We got KZIA, but the volume's pretty low in all of these also. But yeah, I mean, listen, I did a lot of dumb stuff when I was younger, you know, like when I was younger, when I was a teenager. I mean, I certainly had my fun. I'll put it that way. Like I certainly had my fun when I was young and stupid. And so I kind of effed around up until I was like 20 something, you know, and wasted a lot of time. If I would have spent that entire time like building businesses and stuff, then, you know, I'd be well ahead of where I am now, you know. But I think it worked out for the best. I think, you know, I think I wasted so much time when I was younger that once I hit like 25, I was just kind of like, look, I can't waste any more time. And so I just went really, really aggressive with my businesses, and it ended up working out. But part of the reason I was so aggressive with starting businesses when I was young and learning skills really is what it was because I, you know, wasted a certain amount of time in my early 20s, you know, where I should have been being productive. I wasn't. And so when I finally hit my mid 20s, I kind of started to turn it around and just be really aggressive in learning skills and building businesses. And so it's good and bad, but yeah, I certainly wish I would have started earlier as well. ENJY at 58.5 cents. We'll see if it holds. 60 cents is probably a pretty big level. Hey, what's up, Splend? I'm guessing that positive people have been trained to, yeah, y'all buying the dip. Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, I'm actually just glad that, hey, thank you guys for voting on the poll. We actually got a decent amount of votes already, so we appreciate you guys. Y'all follow me on Twitter. Yeah, give me a follow if you have time. I appreciate it. How are cryptos doing? So slow. Y'all give me a follow if you have time. All good. I might not follow you back if it's too crazy, but, you know, I appreciate the follow regardless, guys. Again, vote on the poll right now. We got 33% of you that think the market might react positive to the Fed minutes report. 66% of you think no, the market will not react positive to the Fed minutes report. And you can vote on that poll here. Guys on Twitter, also go ahead and give me a follow there. We're trying to grow our Twitter, which we kind of am, you know, but another thing we do on our Twitter, guys, so it's not just a waste of a Twitter follow. Like what we do on our Twitter page is like we wake up in the morning, we see the big gap news, like the big small cap news, and we post it to Twitter. And so if you follow us on Twitter, yeah, you know, we're the best traders of the world right now, you know, for sure, top 3. Definitely best looking trader out there on Twitter. But Also, we post the big small cap news as well. So if you want the big small cap news, follow me on Twitter. We post it every morning. Hey, thank you, James. I appreciate it. I only chilled out the final time I hit court. The judge said next time for any reason you get 2 years. I said no thanks, and that was that. Yeah, man. Just found your channel about 2 weeks ago. Love the chill vibe in here. Hey, thank you, Niner. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it might be a little bit more chill today because there's just not much going on, but, I appreciate the support for sure. Running a YouTube channel can be very difficult. It's really competitive and all that stuff. But listen, if we can get a few hundred people here every day and just kind of chill and have a good community of traders that, we just kind of help people, then that's all I really want, Hey, what's up, Paul? RFP is takeover. Yeah, I saw RFP earlier, but it kind of faded, I think, right? Okay, so RFP is gapping up some, but it's an acquisition, takeover, and so a lot of the times these gap up and then just don't really do much after that. Yeah, for sure. And that's what I think I've done, Paul. Tried to stay as about as real as I can with everybody here about how I really am in real life. And you guys see it, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't. A lot of the times when these buyouts happen, they gap and then they just don't really move too much after that. So we'll see. But did AGRX get a buyout? 68. That's 68 cents. AGRX looks okay. It's not terrible. It's not the crazy big gap we got earlier, but it's not terrible. It's up some, which is good. Ram out of there. RVB out of there. You got 80,000 subscribers. I think you're doing just fine. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm definitely, yeah. I'm not complaining, bro. I think running the stream can sometimes get a little bit repetitive, but it's a blessing for sure. Appreciate you guys for sure. Sorry if we sway from stock market talk sometimes. It's just a slow day right now. There's just not much going on. AGRX looks okay, though. It's gapping up some, and at least we're right above the previous closing price at 68 cents. We'll see if we hold. Can you explain to a new trader what happened during 2021 GameStop craziness? Yeah, sure. GameStop was a failing company that was turning obsolete because video games are no longer purchased physically and instead are purchased online and through the App Store. And so GameStop's entire business model revolves around selling physical video game hardware, mostly in games. And so, traders are smart and traders can kind of see how things are going to go usually. And so GameStop was highly shorted. It was very, very shorted. There was a lot of short traders involved. Why were there short traders involved? Well, number one, there were some sleazy ones. But number two, it was also just a struggling company that's almost certainly going to become obsolete because people don't purchase video games physically anymore. You might have a small percentage of people that do, but a large majority of video game players just purchase their games online. I haven't purchased a physical copy of a video game in over 5 years now. And I think that's very telling of the trend changing there. And that's bad for GameStop. And so GameStop was highly shorted and had 120% short float. Eventually, when you got that many short traders involved, you can get a short squeeze. And, that's what happened with GameStop. It was one of the largest short squeezes we've seen in history. super high short float, low float. And so GameStop squeezed from like a $4 stock all the way up to over $550 from that short squeeze. And then it kind of changed the stock market, especially over the last year. What happened was that everybody started looking for squeezes after that. It made squeezes the cool, hot thing to pay attention to. The problem is that a squeeze like GameStop is very rare. You very rarely get a squeeze like GameStop. But that kind of sparked AMC and all this other stuff. And, we had, back at that time, we had really high volume. We just had a lot of people interested in the stock market at that point in time. Right now, it's much slower. It's the middle of summer. Everybody's on vacation. It's just a much slower time for the stock market as opposed to the AMC craziness last year. But the volume will come back. It's all cyclical and it all moves in waves. And so the volume will come back, but, we'll see when it does. GameStop currently, the other good thing about GameStop is that GameStop actually held most of its gains. So the short squeeze benefited it long term, which is great. Very rare. But that squeeze was crazy big. The only difference though is like people need to understand after GameStop that squeezes are not that common. Like GameStop, I think misled people because you had a lot of new traders that got involved with stocks during the GameStop craziness. You had a lot of new traders that put their money up and wanted to spend their money on investing and all this stuff. And so GameStop happened. And then after that, you had a certain percentage of traders that just thought everything was a short squeeze and that everything was going to squeeze up and that everything was super set up for it. And that's kind of how you get the AMC community, is because, traders saw what happened with GameStop and then they kind of jumped on AMC expecting the same thing. But like the reality of AMC is that AMC has a much larger float, a much smaller short float. And so AMC is just not the same as GameStop. But it kind of tricked a lot of new traders into thinking that squeezes were much more common and prevalent than they really are. The GameStop squeeze was one of the largest in history. It hasn't happened since. I also think that hedge funds are some of the smartest people in the world right now. They're not stupid. Like, these are smart people. These are very educated, very intelligent people. They're not dumb. They're not going to make the same mistake they made with GameStop on another stock right afterwards. Like, they're not going to lose billions of dollars right afterwards again when they lost so much money in the GameStop craziness. And so it's like, while traders were able to capitalize on hedge funds and big bank stupidity back then, I don't think it's going to happen very often. I don't think there's dumb people. They're going to avoid that in any way they can. They're not just going to blindly walk back in and aggressively short a really small cap company like that, like they did with GameStop again. I just don't think it's going to happen as much. Now, it doesn't mean you don't get short squeezes. I think Revlon was a short squeeze. I think Revlon was a really good short squeeze. And I think it had a low float and a large short float. But the extent of a squeeze like we got with GameStop hasn't really been seen since. We've had some squeezes, but, they certainly are not common. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you, Tony. It's slow, man. Yeah, for sure. Then you had YouTube gurus. Yeah, man, there was just a lot of new traders, man. And when you get a lot of new traders like that entering the market, you get a lot of predatory behavior. And what's sad is that a lot of them are still following the people that misled them. They're still following those people because they're so afraid to look at it objectively and be like, hey, this person encouraged me to do incredibly dumb things just to line their pockets. I know some of them got paid handsomely from companies themselves, like small cap companies, to promote them and pump some small caps up. Like I said, I'm not going to say names, but I was reached out by a stock company as well. And they said, hey, we'll pay you $10,000 if you promote our stock. And of course, I turned it down because I'm not really about that. But right after they did that, I saw a very big AMC tuber promote the same stock that was offering to pay me. And then, of course, it was a pump and dump. So the stock went up big and then dropped big, and then they deleted the video. And so, I mean, just predatory behavior. It is what it is. It happens. Well, it's not just that. It's very okay. So what caused GameStop was 120% short float. Small float, like 50 million float. So smaller float, but 120% short float. So just an incredibly high short amount. Like so many traders were short GameStop, and understandably so. It looked like an easy bet. I mean, GameStop, obsolete company that has lost money every quarter for a long time leading up to that. And so it was an understandable short, to be honest. I mean, I really didn't like GameStop before the squeeze. And to be honest, I'm also still not convinced that GameStop didn't kind of create a bunch of alt accounts and start the squeeze themselves in Reddit, like go to Reddit, create a bunch of alt accounts. I'm still not convinced GameStop didn't do that to save themselves as a company. That's still very possible as well. But again, it's not provable. Yeah, I'm not gonna say which company it was. I've said it before, but again, like I said, we'll say the company's XYZ. XYZ company emails me saying, "Hey, we'll pay you 10K to promote us." I reject or I just don't even respond to them because I'm not about that life. I don't want that. Like, I'm not trying to hurt my followers. I'm not gonna, and so they offered that money, and then I didn't do anything, and then again the very next day, YouTuber said XYZ stock is going crazy. It's gonna get crazy, and then I think they deleted the video too. But I mean, that's my point, is that it's just predatory. GameStop is consistently over 100 for a reason. Yeah, Chris, I'm gonna send you a message, Chris. I think you're on Twitter. Let me see if I have you, Chris, somewhere. Yeah, Big Red LSU, that's you. I'm trying to remember what the stock was, man. Y'all might help me remember the stock. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was a crypto stock. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, you know me, Chris. I'm not going to mention any names, brother, so it's all good. But again, let's just say some big names ended up doing that, and some big names. Again, these companies were offering to pay people 10K, and they were definitely pumping dumps. Like, if you look at what happened to some of these companies, they got pumped up big and then dumped really big. And so I think they were going around paying YouTubers to promote them. And that would kind of start these low floats pumps, and then they would eventually dump. And one of them almost certainly was sponsored by him. I got that email. They reached out to me trying to do it to me. I didn't do it. And then I saw that same big time AMC tuber post the video promoting the said company. And then once the crash actually happened, once the dump actually happened, then they deleted the video, which is even more sleazy if you ask me. But like, again, I'm not going to say names because I don't feel the need to be honest, and it's just going to cause more drama. But let's just say there's some popular AMC tubers that were doing it. And again, here's the thing, right? If they didn't actually get paid by the company, why delete the video? Like, why delete the video after? Probably because it was a pump and dump and they didn't want their name attached to it. But unfortunate. Works at 97 cents. How can a company's shareholders have so much power they can make the company resign? No, it's actually not him, Natsuka. It wasn't him. Somebody else. And again, it doesn't matter who it was. That's not my point. Listen, and again, listen. It's very easy to get accidentally caught up in sleazy things on YouTube. It's very easy to. So I'm not acting better than them. I mean, listen, they might not have known. I mean, they at least knew that it was somewhat shady. But, like, they might not have known how shady it ultimately was. So I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not saying names. I'm not really trying to target anybody or hurt anybody. Like, it's all love here. But just be careful, you guys. Be careful investing in penny stocks. That's what you really need to be careful for. How can a company's shareholders have so much power they can make the company CEO resign? Well, the shareholders are really the ones that have the power. They're the ones that hold sway. Look at Rev pumping up. It's at 595s. Revlon popping up some. But yeah, the shareholders are really who owns the company. It's really their company. It's the shareholders' company. And so they have all the power, and that's just part of being public. Hey, what's up, Rick? Hey, good morning. Good morning. You could pay me $10K to pump a stock, just saying. Honestly, I'll promote I don't mind promoting a stock as long as it's like a reasonable company, but if it's like a very obscure small cap company that you're trying to pay me out of nowhere to promote, then I'm just not going to do it, But like if it's an established company that's been around a long time and I can tell my following that I'm paid to promote it, sure. But I'm not going to pump it under the guise of like selling an investment in a company, and especially in a small cap. I think that's sleazy. And there's SFET. Man, ENJY still pulling back to 50 cents. We got Works up there. Works is kind of trying to move. It's at 98 cents right now, so it still can move. Cool thing is it never seems like you're shilling anything. What's up, Rick? No, not back. No, not back home yet. Cool thing is it never seems like you're shilling anything. Yeah, I mean, we tried, bro. I mean, listen, we got to pay ourselves, we have to promote some things. Like, if I'm not going to sell a course and go that route, which I certainly could, I think you guys probably know, my content's good enough to where I could probably sell it if I wanted to. Like my course content, like look at my VWAP courses or something like that. Like my content is certainly good enough to where I could sell it if I wanted to. But I don't know. I just think the future of trading content is free. I truly think the future is free. And I think the guru culture of trading where they're selling courses and all that stuff, I think that's going to go out the wayside pretty soon. And hopefully I can do something to spark that change. But in order to remain free, we do end up promoting, most of the time when I look for a sponsorship or an affiliate, I usually look for something that I like trading. So it's literally something that I enjoy doing or something that I actually like to trade. And that's what I promote, Yeah, I'm in Michigan still. Yeah, it's 2.5 weeks. Honestly, I'm ready to go home though, and we're going home pretty soon. We'll be home by next week. Keep in mind, some companies award the execs stock options under market price, and those execs can accumulate enough to prevent outside shareholders from having any real input. Yeah, for sure. Internet is very easy to create a smoke screen, easy to show one side while hiding in the shadows. Yeah, for sure. It's one of the things, I don't want all that drama, man. That's why I just try to give everything away for free. I don't want to be an expert or a guru or, it just looks stressful, to be honest. It looks stressful to be like a guru trader, to be honest, for me. It looks incredibly stressful. It looks very stressful to sit on the internet and desperately try to prove what a lot of cases is a facade. Desperately try to make everybody think that I'm just this super successful trader, that's just making millions of dollars so I can sell a course on content that most people could find out there for free already. It just seems like it's a hard sell. And it also seems like it'd be a very stressful existence trying to trick everybody into believing that. It just seems like, why would I ever do that? I'm just going to give everything away for free instead. SPY up to 380s, 381s. Works is up to 92 cents. If shareholders have so much power, why take your company public? Well, that's very easy, John. The reason you take your company public is one word. It's money. You know, the ceiling of profit that you're going to make as an executive in a company is noticeably higher in public companies because there's so much money. The public point is public companies are just so much more profitable than private companies. You know, even if the company is not profitable outside of being public, a public company can go public and then just rake in money. You know, it's the path to riches for a lot of executives. It's one of the reasons, like most of these tech companies, their number one goal is to go public because that's when the real money actually starts to come in. You know, it's because public companies are just much more profitable companies as a whole. And so the reason you want to go public versus stay private is simple: money. Now, it's not universally that. I mean, you look at Elon. Elon wants to take Twitter private, but he wants to take it private for a few different reasons. Number one, mostly to just avoid SEC oversight. You know, because as a public company, you have to be there's a few more hoops you have to jump through in order to appease the public, as opposed to a private company, which lets you manage it a little bit more independently. And so there's some benefits of going private, of course, but the real reason you go public is money. They just make a lot more money. You know, it's what everybody shoots for in tech. Yeah. Hey, nice, Netsuga. Yeah, I don't get the fakery. I mean, yeah, there's money, but why misled? I don't know, man. I think some of the gurus do it for money. I think the other ones do it for notoriety. You know, so like it feels good to have people think that there's some super successful trading prodigy making millions of dollars. Like that probably feels kind of good. Yeah, the problem is that most of them are lying, and you know, it is what it is. No, I'm not playing poker this morning. I didn't get enough sleep to play poker. I'm gonna rage out if I lose right now. Hey, thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Robinhood is booming. Really? Oh, RH is booming. I thought you meant Robinhood. Hood is up there. It's up to 830s, man. I don't know, man. I completely lost hope in Robinhood. I really did. Like, I just don't trust it anymore, to be honest. Like, Robinhood had a huge niche carved out in the game. A huge niche carved out of the game for Robinhood, and then they restricted trading for the GameStop crash, or for the AMC and GameStop stuff, and traders just turned on Robinhood. Now they don't have that big dynamic following anymore of traders that are interested. They don't have that big following of traders that are making video content about their platform and promoting their platform and talking about Robinhood stock picks. That has gone away, and so I think that's a big thing for Robinhood. That's not great, and I think that because it's not like that anymore, a lot of people are losing optimism in Robinhood. I'm no longer optimistic in Robinhood anymore. I think that Robinhood's gonna have a tough time, especially when you consider the fact that most of these other brokerages are doing zero commissions as well. So Robinhood doesn't really have any marketing edge anymore in terms of like bringing people on. And I think they also made some mistakes with their affiliate program. I think one of the things that Webull does really, really well is that Webull brings people to their platform by having a really profitable affiliate system, to where, you know, if you sign up on Webull, speaking of Webull, just to kind of show you what I mean by this, to be honest, if you open up an account on Webull right now and deposit any amount, you get 6 free stocks on Webull. If you open up an account and deposit any amount, you get 6 free stocks. You know, one of the stocks that I got just for having people sign up to me was Apple. And so if you get somebody to open up and deposit any amount, if they open up an account and deposit any amount, you get 6 free stocks, guys. And that type of affiliate program, again, if you want to check it out, here's the link. Help support your boy here. But that type of affiliate program is very good for bringing users in. It's very good for bringing users in. Robinhood has a $500 cap. on theirs. And so nobody really cares about Robinhood's affiliate program. It's a terrible mistake that they're making on that front. And it just makes Webull have a huge edge over them because people are going to Webull in droves as opposed to Robinhood now. SBF, ENDP. ENDP's okay. It's at 50 cents right now. We'll see what happens. Hey, thank you for the follows, guys, on Twitter. I appreciate it for sure. We're growing. We're growing this Twitter. All right, guys. Again, vote on the poll right now. Will the market react positively to the Fed minutes report at 2 p.m.? We got 56% of you think no, 43% think yes out of 23 votes. Vote on the poll right now. There's also one on Facebook or on YouTube as well. If you look up, we got 170 votes. 55% think no, 45% think yes. So actually pretty accurate with pretty on par with what my Twitter poll showed. SPY's still pushing up to 381, so it's still moving. Why do I have this star right here? Does anybody know? What does that mean? What does that star mean? Robinhood leaps for January 24. $10 strike. Don't look bad at all, though, for around 225. Yeah, I mean, as much as I don't like the sentiment for Hood anymore, I think Hood's very cheap, and I think Hood will be around. I think it does have its niche. It's been pretty sideways, too, for the last, 6 months or so. And so maybe it found its bottom. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Certainly possible. And, I mean, I don't mind long-term calls. I think they could be okay. Where do I buy leaps, though? That's my biggest thing. I've really liked leap options. I've really thought about leap options, but where do I buy them, I guess, is my big question. Oh, you got a star too, bro. Maybe it's a membership. I don't know. Maybe it's a member. Do we have any other members here? All right, we got James. Any other members here? Oh, we got Rick, who's been a member for a long time. Shout out to Rick. Okay, so I guess it just depends on. It's just memberships. Okay, got you. SPRC dip. Was an FTX looking to buy Hood. AMC at 1270s. GameStop still looking good. Works is up there. I mean, Works is still trying. IINN, guys. So IINN just woke up. Again, we're going to drop this news to Twitter here. And again, if you want the news that comes out as soon as it happens, follow me on Twitter. It's at Beginner Trades. We drop a lot of this big news as it happens. All right, so they developed a non-invasive blood sensor designed to be alert. All right, so we do have a catalyst here for IINN. I'm posting it to Twitter right now. IINN. We posted the catalyst to Twitter. Y'all give me a follow on Twitter if you can. Yeah, I got you. All right, so we're at 190s for IINN. Let's look at the float size here. Float is only 5.7 million, so it's a very small float. ENJY push it up. The SPY hit 381s, which is great. Works is at 92 cents. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I promote, probably the best one, is Top Step. Top Step is really dope, though. So Top Step is actually super useful because, like, if you look at Top Step here, like, they actually allow you to Top Step funds traders. So they give you a demo. If you can hit their target while following their rules, they'll fund you between 50 over to up to over 100K. They're regulated for U.S. users. They pay out millions every year. They fund thousands of traders a year, and it's actually pretty useful because, like, on Top Step, you can. They got a new update. Nice. But aside from like regular things, like you can trade basically the SPY on here. So if you look at the SPY, and then you look at like the E-mini or the micro E-mini, like Top Step, they fund traders, and they're kind of the gold standard. Like they've been around for the longest. They're regulated for U.S. users by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They pay out millions every year. They fund thousands of traders a year, and there's no PDT rule in futures. And so this is probably, you know, one of my favorite ways to get around the PDT rule. If you look at the E-mini right here and you look at the SPY, it's the same price action. So like if you look at the E-mini here and then you look at the SPY, it's the same price action. It does the same thing, you know. And you can trade this left side here with no PDT rule. You can see this is the same as this. And you can trade this left side. You can short, you can go long. Aside from that, though, the only difference aside from that in futures is contract sizing, right? So this is one contract. Every tick up or down in the regular E-mini is $12.50 in profit or losses. And so it's kind of like the futures cent per share. If it goes in my direction one tick and I've got one contract, then I profit $12.50 per tick. If it goes against me one tick, then I lose $12.50 if I have one contract. If I have two contracts and it goes against me one tick, then I lose $25. If I have four contracts and it goes in my favor one tick, I make $50, so forth and so on. And so that's the only difference. Aside from that, you buy market, sell market, join the bid, sell the ask. And Top Step's a funded account program, so they give you a demo. If you can hit it while following their rules, they'll fund you that amount. And so really useful if you want to get around the PDT. If I didn't have a 30K account like I do, I would almost certainly be using Top Step, and a great way to help support our content, guys. You can get 20% off using this link. Check it out. A little bit earlier of a plug. I don't usually promote it this early, but you guys will be okay. IINN at 210s. Still looking at works. IINN, though, is kind of awake now. WORX is breaking under VWAP here, unfortunately. Isn't the WSOP today? All right, guys, SPY back up to 381.20s. Works has already dipped down. ENJY is trying, and IINN is at 209. Yeah, I saw the I saw the Sox call up their pitcher. What's his name? All right, guys, so here's $2 for IINN. All right, so here's the $2 pullback for IINN. SPY's at 381. So let's see if we dip here and it holds. Still looking at ENJY. Yeah, Margin Call is a great movie. Margin Call is not really about some big call from a broker. Margin Call, Margin Call, the movie, is actually about the 2008 financial crash and like a bank fund that kind of catches it a little bit earlier than everybody else, and kind of what they have to do to protect themselves prior to the prior to the market's reaction to the 2008 financial crisis is what Margin Call is about. Great movie. If you like trading or the stock market or business in general, good movie. Thing is, with Hood, if you go margin, you only pay 2.5% on Webull. Most others are paying 6%. Yeah, for sure. White Sox. Yeah, man. Good morning. Sassy. Hey, baby. All right, so IINN is still at $2. We SPY is still at 281.50s. All right, guys, so IINN bouncing back right off of $2. SPY starting to pump up, about to test the previous closing price. So the SPY might actually go red or go green on the day if it can get over 382s. WORX is at 90 cents a share, 90 cents a share. All right, guys. So IINN is at 206. I don't know, man. Aaron Judge is just that dude is just 8 feet tall, man. Aaron Judge seems like he just baby taps the baseball and it just flies over the fence, you know. But yeah, very slow day. Not really many gappers or movement this morning. We have the Fed minutes report dropping at 2 p.m. I think traders might be a little bit apprehensive because of that. A lot of the time before big fundamental data release, people are a little bit more nervous to trade, a little bit less volume in the markets leading up to those fundamental announcements. And today's Fed minutes report is going to be dropping at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know what the Fed minutes report is, the Fed minutes report is basically every 6 weeks you have a Fed meeting on their decision to raise or lower interest rates and, you know, all that stuff. And so they announce what the change is going to be. You know, the last one was the 75 basis point increase. And then weeks after that, they release a report called the Fed minutes report that details the justification for raising or lowering the rates. And, you know, a lot of traders watch that. A lot of algorithms react to that in the market. And with that, you know, we might see some type of stock market reaction. SPY is up to 381.75 right now, 381.75. So we're watching that as well. We're going to see what happens here. Hey, nice, man. I don't bet on baseball, man. Baseball is too variance heavy, I think, in my opinion. So I don't bet on baseball. I'm not really much of a bettor anyway, but definitely not on baseball. I got the Twins at plus 130 last night. So I'm assuming it's the same, where plus 130 means if you bet 100, you win 130 back. If it's the same as like MMA. If someone pays Judge more than they're willing to pay the Yankees, I foresee a boost in the market for them. Yeah, I mean, Judge is valuable right now. He's I'm not going to say I hate Judge, but the walk-off home run against my Astros is not something I really enjoyed seeing, of course, but Judge is really good. And so he'll get paid very, very high wherever he goes. You just got to be careful not to do Freddie Freeman. And, Freddie Freeman's mad right now at his agent. He said his agent tricked him into leaving the Braves and going to the Dodgers. Freddie's on the Dodgers now, right? I'm pretty sure it's the Dodgers. But now Freddie's basically mad. Yeah, he's on the Dodgers now. And, he's getting some heat for it. All right, guys. So IINN popped up to 210s. We'll see what happens. The broader stock market, so the SPY itself is actually technically green on the day. We opened up pretty red this morning. So by the time I looked at my computer at about 6:30, the market was down to 380, testing the lows, and now we are actually pushing up, breaking the previous closing price. So we are actually technically green on the day now, which is good news for the market. But at the same time, though, very slow day ahead of the Fed minutes report. And again, you guys go follow me on Twitter. Right now we have a poll going. Will the market react positively to the Fed minutes report at 2 p.m.? 48% of you think yes. 52% of you think no. So we're actually pretty split down the middle in this poll. If you guys want to let your opinion be known, here's the link. Go give me a follow on Twitter. We also report all the big small cap news. You see what crude did yesterday? Man, oil tanked yesterday. U.S. oil fund is down to 75.50 right now. Not a terrible day, but definitely not a good day, I think. Yesterday was terrible, actually. Let me rephrase that. Yesterday, crude dropped pretty drastically. All right, guys. So IINN pulling back to twos. We do have the SPY still looking pretty solid and green up there at 280 or 382s right now. So S&P 500 or the SPY itself is up to 380s. Oil's going down is good for inflation. Yeah, maybe that's what the basis point raise, accomplished, is oil prices going down, which is good. Obviously, we need it. Hopefully not, Chris. The SPY is green. We'll see if it holds. IINN at 205s. Redbox looks like it wants to do something. Redbox, Redbox is trying to wake up a little bit. It's down a lot the last few days, but it's trying to come back. Your stream is approximately 1 minute behind, sometimes longer. Noticed at the bell yesterday. No, it's not. You might be behind, Dairy. What you have to do is you have to click the live button next to the play button on stream. The stream might be like, I would say maybe like 5 seconds behind, but any stream is going to be at least 5 seconds behind in the stock market. But yeah, it's definitely not a minute or longer behind. If it's that big of a delay for you, you just want to make sure you click the live button next to the play button on YouTube. You'll catch back up. Especially when most were expecting to see 200 barrel a month ago. Yeah, for sure. SPY back red, technically down to 381.70s. Gas where I am right now was about 5 something per gallon. Like 5 something, if I remember correctly. It costs about $100 to fill up a tank. Works is up to 102s. So WORX is at 102s. We're watching that. Yeah, Fed minutes comes out at 2 p.m. Yeah, we'll see. Good morning. Italy's Venice Beach becomes the world's first city to announce an entry fee for tourists. The city will charge 3 to 10, what is that, pounds? Entry, or euros, entry fee from tourists starting January 16th. I don't mind that. If people are going to travel all across the world to see it, they might as well pay a little bit to be there, help the city out, you know? I don't think it's going to discourage too much, but... All right, guys, Works is up there. IINN still trying to bounce off of the VWAP here and $2 support level that we talked about right at 2. You can see it at $2. Redbox at 560s, so we're looking at that. The SPY is at 381s. Yeah, I'd love to see $3 too. If Warner Brothers had a Warner World, they could go neck and neck with Disney. I don't know. Fed meeting July 14th. Well, the Fed minutes is today. I think it's today. All right, so yeah, so the FOMC meeting is today. The minutes, or no, it's not the meeting. So again, if you want to know what the Fed minutes is a explanation of why they chose to make their Fed rate decision. Again, we had the decision to raise 75 basis points. In terms of raising rates, we raised them 75 basis points, and then the Fed minutes, usually that happens every 6 weeks in terms of like the Fed meeting, their decision to raise or lower rates. That happens every 6 weeks. Weeks after that, they drop what's called the Fed minutes report, which is basically just an explanation of why they chose to make that decision. That comes out a few weeks after the Fed decision. And it drops at 2 p.m. today. So it's just a report. It's a PDF that you can get on the federalreserve.gov website. It's just a PDF, and it'll basically explain why they chose to make that decision. A lot of algos are based off of it. So like the report is released and they'll like pull together, good or bad things from it. And that happens today. And so we'll see what happens. Unemployment is Friday. Got you. And so the FDA temporarily suspended the jewel ban. FTX wants Bitcoin derivatives, so futures trading. Voyager files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Shiba Inu plans to launch a new reward token called Treat. I have some fun here. We got so many funny stuff here. Hold on. Yeah, you guys couldn't see it, but... Sorry, I told my daughter I would make a Stranger Things thing, and so I will do this for her, but it'll be a funny picture. Hold on. Man, it's been a while. I might have forgotten how to use Photoshop. There we go. All right, I got it. I gotta rasterize. All right, guys. So the SPY bounced at 381.50. All right. All right. Hey, Carol. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on real quick. I made a Stranger Things thing.
No, it's too big.
Whatever. The whole point of this is funny big.
Make it realistic.
A
little bigger.
Yeah, I gotta cover up the ports. There we go. It's gotta be kind of big. That's the only way we can do it.
Well, you gotta have her in a neck brace though. She's in a neck brace. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That'll work, huh?
It needs to be a little smaller.
That's perfect.
You're not doing the full body.
Hey, look at IINN. It's up to 225. I can't find the full body one. Y'all want to see what I'm working on here? All right, look. I'm gonna. Sorry. Let's see. Fed minutes report is at 2 p.m. Yeah, IINN just ramped up. It's at 220s right now. 220s. See if it holds support there. It broke over 220s. Yeah. All right, we'll send it. Send me the picture. I'll do it. All right, guys. This is a little bit of spoilers to Stranger Things. A little bit of spoilers, but like, forgive me, guys. It's kind of a spoiler. You might not understand it if you haven't seen Stranger Things, and so it's okay. But a little bit of spoilers. Warning: the next 30 seconds might be some spoilers here. I just did this Photoshop. Good, bad? Give me your rating. Is it good or bad Photoshop? My daughter will love this. You know. Maybe not my best work, but maybe not my worst. You know. Yeah, I can't do that one. Yeah. Maybe not my best work, but still funny. IINN. Oh, Maddie, come here. This is for you. Yeah, that one might be a little bit better. You know? Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, SPY is at 381.50s. IINN is at 230s. Yeah, no, they're just messing with me. Yeah, they're just messing with me. Half of them haven't seen it, but yeah. IINN still ramping up, guys. At 220s. Redbox is still not doing too much. SPY is at 381.50s. Yeah. Yeah, it's from grown-ups. Carol sent me the full one. I guess I could do one there too in Photoshop. I could do it. I'll have to save this one though.
The head's too big.
Huh?
The head's too big.
I know. Well, I had to put her in the neck brace is the thing, but I think that also makes it kind of funny.
To fit in the neck brace.
Yeah. IINN still pushing up. It's at 240s, almost 230s, 240s. Roblox thoughts? Yeah, the last season was great.
Yeah.
Okay, if you haven't seen the new season, CT, you're not going to understand it. If you have seen it, you certainly understand it. Hey, thank you guys for the follow here. We got a few follows. I appreciate it. You know. Oh wait, I think I gotta export it. I gotta export it first. I save here. What? Okay, let's just save it to desktop. There we go. All right.
Just put season 4.
No, it's all, they're both good. All right. Yeah, Roblox was a good scalping yesterday. I haven't traded Roblox. How's Roblox trading? We do have IINN that's down to 230s. Yeah. I still think it's good.
Yeah, did you tell him how we thought of that? Or like you were just thinking about how she.
Yeah, here, but I don't want to spoil it. Some people left.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, I don't want to spoil it too bad. My daughter is the queen of spoilers. Like, she just can't help it. She spoils all the movies we ever watch, all the shows we ever watch. Why does he not have a watermark of the stock he's on? Which stock? It depends on what stock it is. TOS only has watermarks if it's like a large cap, like well-known company that's going to be around. Because if not, a lot of these penny stocks are just not going to be around for very long, you know? And so it's like they have watermarks for the big companies, but a lot of these companies are just not going to be around very long. And so they just don't have watermarks. All right, guys. Roblox, good. And again, we might keep the stream a little short. And VAX thoughts. Man, IINN is still kind of pumping up this morning. So IINN is still moving. So we have IINN. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Nurse? Swerving, what's up, guys? Yeah, watermarks, they'll have some companies. It also depends on how big your screen is, right? So like if I look up like Apple, they might have a watermark here. You can see the watermark on the left, but that's because it's Apple or like Microsoft. Yeah, you see the watermark here for Microsoft. If it's XYZ penny stock, small cap, obscure company, they're not gonna have watermarks available. The IINN news is they announced the development of HYLA blood sensor. So here's the catalyst here. You can also find it on our Twitter. And again, if you follow me on Twitter, I report all the big small cap news. And so if you follow me on Twitter, I report all the big small cap news. It's at Beginner Trades. You can see the catalyst for IINN here. Did I report this on Twitter? There's the catalyst for IINN. Let me see if I even dropped this on Twitter. I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Okay, good. You've heard of the 7-year year. What's the average marriage length in the U.S. says about your divorce risk? IINN still up to 230s. SPY bouncing off of 281.50s. And you can see this was actually a level that we drew historically for the SPY. You can see we bounced directly off of it. So we bounced directly off of 381.50s. Works is still trying here. We're still looking at Redbox and Rev as well. Rev is trying also, but it's just a very, very, very slow day. There's just not anything really moving right now. And yeah, y'all be careful. Just very, very slow. I don't know. As far as like marriage goes, Carol and I have been together for what? How long? You and I have been together for what? Like 12 years now? 12 years. You know, so like.
Yeah, coming up on 12.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. No, we've already been. We've like.
Oh yeah, it was June.
Dating.
It was like early June.
It was the end of June.
No, it wasn't. It was early June.
I think so.
Oh.
It was right at the end of June.
Maybe so.
After Maddie's birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably right. But yeah, Carol and I have been with each other for 12 years now. You know, reading the study that says there's like year 7 is like a problem year. But Carol and I have been way past that. And like Carol and I will still get along pretty well. You know, we're just a good team, I think. Happy, buddy. You're here by me, man. I'm gonna make you famous. Cat. Never stop capping, Cappy. This is Cappy the dog.
Cappy.
Never stop capping,
Dog.
Cappy. You never cap. Cappy never caps.
If you hold
There's so many good puns.
and then with cap, which just sounds stupid.
Cappy, never be capping.
Never be cap.
Cappy's sweet, man.
You
He's
know
cool.
what that means?
Capping?
Yeah.
It means like faking.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm cooler than you. Get out of here
No,
with
you're
that.
not.
You're trying to educate me on
I never
you know.
use those words though. Does this sound stupid?
It's a bussin' vibe up in here. You know, stop
That's-
capping. It's a bussin' vibe up in here, Maddie. All right. We just got that bussin' energy. You know, it's a vibe in here. Okay.
Anytime you hold Cappy for a second.
Cappy don't cap. It's a vibe in here. Bussin' energy. You know. That's right. All right, Cap. Be cool, man.
You know what his name actually stands for?
Captain Kirk. Yeah.
Cabbage Patch.
13. But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, anyways. Sorry, guys. It's so slow right now. SPY at 381 90s. Yeah. Our relationship right now, right at that 7-year mark. Yeah. 7-year, I think it's just, you know. I'm gonna have to post that to Facebook too. I'll have to message this, I guess. Oh, look, I'll post it to Discord. Yeah, and we're not gonna stream super long today.
No context.
There we go.
just
Now
like that.
yeah. We gotta post it now, you
So
know.
if you watch Stranger Things season 4, you would understand.
Yeah. Well. All right, guys. So yeah, SPY actually just went green on the day. IINN is down to 225s here. We'll see if it holds. 225s. We'll see if it holds. SPY still testing. Works is up there. Revlon is trying to. ENJY was the other one that we're kind of looking at here. It's at 48 cents, 50 cents. EOSE. Gotcha. Yeah, EOSE U-shaped breakout pattern going on right now. It's at 158. Let's see if it bounces. ATER. Let's see IINN. Works is trying, but it's still kind of slow. There's ATR. It's kind of back up there. EOSE is still trying as well. Where are you guys from? I am from Louisiana originally. The tech sector, I think, helped the most cues. Yeah. I'm at the camper with my son and his 2 friends. Lots of fishing. Hey, I hope you guys catch some stuff, brother. Slow time right now, so hey, enjoy it, man. Enjoy fishing and everything, man. Sounds like fun, dude. Hey, I appreciate all the Twitter follows, guys. So y'all give me a follow on Twitter. Again, here's the link. Don't be scared. Follow me on Twitter. Yeah, nice green day yesterday. It's actually pretty solid of a day on the SPY. SPY moved up, and honestly, we're kind of testing break even now, so it's good to see. We want to see the SPY up some. Ultimately, I'm ready for the market to rebound. We've been in doom and gloom now for the last, I don't know how long. SPY had a big run after that. Yeah. Yeah, we got ATER up. Here's the SPY. EOSE is still kind of testing those highs at that 170 right now. Yeah, hopefully it's good. Hopefully we get some stuff now, man. All right, guys. So EOSE just broke highs here. Broke highs. Yeah, we good signs. EOSE. Yeah, man. EOSE over 170s right now. IINN at 225. So we got the SPY at 381s. EOSE. EOSE starting to dip under 160s. Man, hope Carlos Santana's okay. Yes, the futures are choppy. Oil's back. Gas is lower. So the Orioles had a crazy game. Yeah, so EOSE completely fell back down to 160s. Still have IINN trying. SPY still going back and forth. Redbox. Yeah, Redbox is kind of setting up to maybe do something. Hopefully. We'll see, you know. Tidbit is until the opening bell. Tidbit is slow time, slow market right now. Everything's dead. Basically, it's just very slow. Not really unexpected. I mean, the 4th of July holiday got everybody kind of sitting slow. EOSE dipped all the way back down. ATER's tried. Here's Redbox. Here's Rev too. There's Rev. Rev is up to 590. So Rev might actually have a chance to run and rip. We'll see. Oh man. All right, guys. So IINN is there. We got Revlon at 580s, just under $6 a share. Works is interesting. What's up, Joel? All right, guys. So and if it's super slow, we're probably just going to shut it down and come back, you know. What's up with RFP? We're looking at RFP. Revlon is still up there. EOSE is kind of bouncing back, and the SPY is starting to test the previous closing price at right around 382s. It's at 382s. So we're watching that. Works is interesting. Yeah, Works, it's got some volume, which is good. IINN still consolidating right over VWAP, right over that previous closing price. Here's Works. It's at 95 cents, 95 cents. I'll be right back. Need more coffee. Hey, good luck, guys. We got 7 minutes left. 7 minutes, and again, we'll probably keep this a pretty quick show. I mean, we're not going to be. We're not going to be streaming for super long today. I don't know if the volatility is justifiable for it. You know. Yeah, slow, be careful, be selective. Oh, man. All right, JB, what's up, brother? Tyler, good morning. You guys red or green so far today? The SPY is actually green right now. It's at 382.20s. Works is trying to push up. Revlon is at 590s. We have EOSE at 160s. Even on a slow day, we've got about 230 people here, and so we appreciate everybody joining us on a slow day. There's not much going on. I think a lot of people are apprehensive ahead of the Fed minutes report that's dropping at 2 p.m. today. If you don't know what the Fed minutes report is, it is a PDF. Okay, so the Fed minutes report, basically this is the way the market works. The Fed works here. Okay, so every 6 weeks the Fed does their Fed meeting, and the reason they do these Fed meetings every 6 weeks roughly is to decide on what they want to do with interest rates, whether they want to raise or lower rates. You know, this latest meeting we had a few weeks ago was their decision to raise rates by 75 basis points. And again, the logic behind that is, they raise rates in order to discourage buying. And then once buying goes down, in order to remain competitive, people have to start dropping prices. And when prices fall, that combats inflation. And that's the ultimate reason why they do it. And so again, every 6 weeks, we have the Fed meeting where they decide to raise or lower rates and all that good stuff. And then weeks after the Fed meeting, they drop what's called the Fed minutes report. And it's just a PDF file that is activated at 2 p.m. You can get it on the federalreserve.gov website. And it just gets dropped. It's a PDF file at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, which is today. And basically, it's from what I remember, it's a 4 or 5 page report that explains why they chose to make the decision that they decided on during the Fed meeting, right? And so in this report, they'll basically explain why they chose to make the decision to raise rates by 75 basis points. And the market ultimately reacts heavily to this report. Traders watch it, traders are interested in it. Algos are based off of it and a lot of stuff. And so it's basically just the explanation of why they chose to make the decisions that they made in the Fed meeting previously is what the Fed minutes report is. Everybody hit that like button. Great minds. Yeah, for sure, guys. We appreciate it. Hey, will you bring me a water? All right, guys, 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll get them. All right, guys. We got the opening bell coming pretty soon, less than 2 minutes. Oh, man. All right, so SPY is technically red on the day now. We got less than a minute before the market opens, about 50 seconds or so, 50 seconds. You can see my terrible Photoshop job here. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. And then the market opens up pretty soon here. SPY is trying to go green on the day. All right, SPY testing green again. All right, market's about to open, guys. Let's see what we get. Good luck today, team. Is that the new Wizard of Stonks? Good luck, guys. Yeah, for sure. All right, there's the opening bell. SPY at 382s, 382s. Revlon at 589s right now, 589s. Starting to push up. The SPY itself is at 382.30s here. Starting to be green, and it was red all morning, and then it kind of turned green. Good green day yesterday in the SPY and the overall market, which is what we want. Always getting out and taking selfies. Hey, man, you should start charging them. We should put up a sign. Tyler, $5 per picture. What's up, Tiny? Good morning. Good luck for you as well. ENJY. I see EOSE is trying. Works. Might not be doing that stuff. Revlon started to rip up a little bit, and ENJY did as well. Look at Revlon. It's at 596s here. Still looking at like Redbox also. Works. New candle open up. There's AMC at 1280s. We got Revlon at 596s. Yeah, good luck, guys. So we just made a little $50 on the SPY just now on Top Step. Up about 50 on the SPY on Top Step. Let's see if we find something else here. Look at AMC ramp up. AMC's at 1290s here. Revlon is at 6. SPY's trying to hold here. We'll see if a new candle opens up. AMC is at 1298. So AMC is flying up here, guys. Look at AMC. Wow. It's a big move. SPY is trying to go green here on the day. It's over the previous close. All right, we just scalped a little bit. I'm going to pivot to the micro. We're up 100 on the SPY, but I just don't trust it enough to where, oh my gosh, we just bought 5 contracts. What? Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to get 1 contract to the micro here. Trying to break highs again. Wow. Not really any trades. All right, so far we're up about 130 in the futures market, and this is the power of Top Step too. AMTI halted. IINN is still struggling here. There's AMC RIP. Revlon is up there too. Here's IINN. IINN is up to 250s here, so IINN ramped at the opening bell here. We're not going to buy it anymore. We'll wait for a pullback on Top Step. We'll wait for a dip here, but here's AMC dipping down to 1297s. ENJY is at 52 cents, and then IINN is at 247s. Very slow day all around, guys, so y'all just be careful. See, we're going to look for a little dip in the SPY here. Here's ENJY pulling back some. IINN broke highs is at 250s right now. AMC is at 1295. Still looks good, man. I mean, AMC's trying. It's even bounces at 13. I'm not going to buy the SPY up here. It's just too extended, even though it looks very strong, high volume too, and the SPY's up to 383. So the market is very green on the day. Let's see if we can eventually break 400. Rivian is ramping up. Got the first little pullback of the SPY. We bought another contract here. We're in 2 contracts of the micro here. And you can see the micro E-mini. I'm not even looking at this chart. I'm just looking at the SPY chart right here like this. Look, we're going to cover half. See, I'm just looking at this SPY chart. So I'm buying this dip. I'm not even looking at the actual E-mini chart, which is one of the reasons, like, this is the way you get around the PDT rule, guys, is you trade futures. And Top Step funds traders as well. And you can find the link in the description. You get 20% off through my link if you're interested in it. One of the ways we keep the stream free. We might add in some more on this dip and see if we kind of get back up there. We already made about $20 from this trade, and we got some cushion to swing in. We'll buy one more position of 3 shares, but we'll actually be ready to exit this one soon too. About break even. And you can see this is very similar to what I do in stocks. All right, we got a little pop. 3 contracts. We start to drop more though. We gotta just cover this. Down 50. Oof. All right, so we lost more than we wanted to there. We're still up 70 on the day though. Speaking of futures, I'm up 400 today on them. Nice, Joel. Good job, bro. AMTI here. SPY starting to test VWAP, so we'll just wait. Yeah, AMTI halted at 220s. It looks like it was halted at 31, and so it'll resume at 36 market time. All right, so we just made 50 from the SPY here. Quickly riding this dip. I like the downwick here. Usually the downwick is indicative of strength. Can't talk. All right, so we're in 4 contracts of the micro here. Buying this dip, seeing if we can get a bounce right here. Looking for a bounce. We break under this low. Ooh, man, that's not good. We'll cut that. All right, so we're basically break even right now with fees. We got to wait for the SPY to do something here with the VWAP. Yeah, big day, I mean, in the market, but the SPY is starting to turn here. There goes AMTI's resumption. It's at 230s. Yeah, we're still working on ours. And Bitcoin is over 20K today, which is great. That's great. Hopefully it holds. All right, got some down wicks in the market here. We're going to wait for something to happen now. See if we can get a pop back up. But right now it's slow. Market looks like it wants to turn. We'll give the market some time here. We're mostly break even and sideways. IINN broke over 260s. ENJY pulling back some here. AMTI still consolidating and holding. Here's the previous closing price on the SPY, so we really got to wait a little bit now. All right, so there's the break underneath for the SPY. Everything else is kind of breaking down here. Market sideways. We gotta wait until we get like a full breakdown here or something like that before we trade again. EVFM is at 117s. Here's AMC. Still watching AMC. AMC kind of broke down though, so AMC is not looking great. All right, we're gonna break even on the day now. See if we can find some other good trades to get involved with. SPY technically red on the day under the previous closing price, but we're too close to that to really want to trade it. So we got to let things play out a little bit. ENJY is down to 52 cents. Market's starting to come back. Some AMC bouncing. IIN is at 250s. Is my internet messing up? All right, so we're slightly green here. We've been kind of going back and forth with the SPY and Q. You can see we're down probably 50 on the day. See if we get a flush or rejection is really what we want. We'll add two contracts here. Looking for a flush. If we don't get that, we'll just get out and wait. But there's the flush. All right, we covered a piece. You can see our P&L here. Slightly green on the day. We're just looking for, we got a big upwick here. That's usually indicative of like weakness. There we go. It's better. Close. I'm going to cover this and then start attacking the micro E-mini again. There we go. We're up 350 on the regular and down 150 on the micro, but we're going to switch to the micro now since we got a nice cushion on the day. We'll take two contracts there, maybe three, and then see if we get a rejection flush down here. And if not, it'll be a small loss because one of the ways you lower sizing is trading the micro instead of the regular, which is, as we speak, going against me. But it's much smaller than if this was the regular E-mini. SPY looks weak though. I mean, this is usually a pretty weak sign, so we might be able to add more to this and then see if we get a flush down here from, rejection off of the previous closing price or something like that. There we go. There we go. All right, we're gonna cover half. We got two contracts left. We'll cover another one. There we go. Riding the breakdown. Like I said, a lot of the time we're gonna get a rejection just like we got here on the previous closing price. And go ahead and cover there. So yeah, we're up about 250 on the day in futures. So not too bad. AMC's consolidating. Hey, nice job. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, guys, I don't think I'm going to stream very long today, so I think I'll probably close it down. We got some good trades right off the gate. I'm just going to go ahead and close it down. We're traveling. And so, I'll see you guys in a little bit. And yeah, good luck today, guys. We'll see you guys later. If you want to check out BitGet, be sure to check it out. Again, we're going to go ahead and close the stream down a little bit early today. Remember, guys, you can check out BitGet, and BitGet's really, really useful. BitGet can do a lot of different things. Like if you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's actually ripping up right now. So you can invest in crypto. You can buy Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, Shiba Inu, Sushi, Wi-Fi, Mana. If I go to USDT, I can see Metaverse crypto and Solana crypto and GameFi, NFT crypto, and all that stuff. And everything's doing pretty well today. Bitcoin's up 3%, but you can also trade crypto futures with leverage, and there's a lot of different ways you can do it. Like they have basically everything you need. They're regulated for U.S. users as well. And if you look at this here, look at all the different. There's coin futures, there's USDT margin futures, and you can trade with leverage. So like Bitcoin specifically, they'll give me up to 125x leverage with any of these other coins. You can get leverage as well. Solana, you can get leverage. Atom, you can get leverage. And just be careful. You can't get yourself in trouble. But they do give you leverage on trading. You can also bot trade. So you can also build algorithms on BitGet, which is super useful. And again, they do allow you to trade in the US. One of their newer things is savings. And so you can earn crypto savings this way. You can earn, percentages, 5.6%, and they'll pay you daily for your savings. By basically with flexible savings, that allows you to deposit crypto to earn interest every day and redeem it at any time. Flexible savings, when you subscribe to them, they'll be deducted from your spot account. You'll receive daily interest payments in your spot account. So you can do that on BitGet as well. And again, this is a company that's regulated for US users with KYC verification. You can get rewards for opening up an account. And then you can also copy other profitable traders if you want. Copy trading. There's a lot of really profitable copy traders that you can use here. And so super useful. You can see how much they're making. This guy's made $67,000 for copiers. He's up 833%. This person's up 188%. They've made $11,000 for copy traders. And so you can follow them trade for trade by just clicking follow. And, depositing super easy. You can use Visa, Google, MasterCard, Apple Pay, Google Pay. You'll get your coin within 5 to 30 minutes. They're super useful. They are a sponsor of our video. And so I'll post this link, guys. And then again, I'm getting out of here. So good luck. Love you all. Remember, trade smart. Very slow day today in the market. Very slow day. There's not a lot going on. And so you guys have a good day. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, also check out Benzinga. Benzinga, you can try them out for free for 2 weeks without even needing a credit card number. So I forgot to talk about that. Benzinga, super useful. Again, best news source in the game, and you can try them out for free. ENJY ripping up also, guys. There's ENJY. But yeah, I'm out of here, baby. I'm out of here, guys. Sorry, I read Geo say ARDI, baby. I'm out of here, guys. Good luck. We'll see you guys tomorrow.